Generic greetings, and my headset wire is stuck on the chair. There we go, fixed. Okay, and welcome back to Prison Architect, where in the previous episode we completed cell block B and also managed to get, I was going to say a common room done. Technically it's a common room, it's pretty much got two TVs and chairs in it, so not great. We also had a little bit of a increased danger with the main blue leader. Got to about here, there was a bit of a fight, and then they one-punched the guard, took their set of keys, and then started heading towards this large jail door, which is all kinds of bad. I mean, to be fair, we had the armed response there, we had the snipers there, we could easily have gone for a lockup, so it wasn't going to be a massive issue until they got over it, and then basically they would be out of range of the snipers, I think, because I think they do have a maximum range. Although in reality, sniper up there would easily be able to see across this bit here. There's nothing in the way. And then they would probably just hop over and leave. And that's something we didn't want. But luck would have it, we managed to sort that out. So in this episode, what I want to do is, for a start, max speed it out and let them crack on there. Just going to double check our policy and such, because I want to make sure that we're not... Yeah, if changed to max, I'm going to say that's fine. I just want to check to make sure if you demerit someone, you don't go to something too high, and that should be about right. We're still doing our meal quantity and variety of high to get this inmate nutritional research done. Once that is done, we'll be able to then alter the regime back to normal and then go ahead and probably get another grant, almost certainly cell block C, which will be here. At the minimum for this episode, I want to get this little building done, and we'll probably end up doing this, to be honest with you. This is where we've got... Why have we got this thing followed there? I think it's because I've got a guard selected. Yeah, I think I want to get this entire building done. I still don't know what that's going to be, but... there you are. It looks like, in terms of the mail room, nobody is working in there because, we haven't assigned anyone to it. Although, I do believe that the... can we assign people to it in terms of jobs? It does say prison labour, 3 jobs. Let's have a test. Let's test something, shall we? Okay, so now that mail room can be worked in. I don't think anyone will work in there, but we will see what happens. You can see that we have the... look at the state of that. Loads of dirty food trays all over the place. We need to get some more money, and we currently don't have any. Although, to be fair, we do have our bank loan, and that's fine now. I left this on primarily, originally, so we increase our credit rating, and then I forgot about it. But... at least now we can increase this loan to get a lot of money, which means that we can hire some more staff, which we desperately, desperately need. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 10 cooks in total. So we've doubled the amount of cooks that we have. And what do we need to build now? With that 20 grand, let's go building brick, and we'll get this done. So this is going to be, among other things, parole. It is far from ideal. For a start, parole, not really something that we would expect in this facility, and also it's very close to these two, so when they get denied it, they're going to kick off, and probably they're probably going to kick off a lot. So we'll have to just assign a guard to that one. Probably assign a guard to that one. Well, max speed out, you can see we are losing some money per day, but when we get a few more prisoners, which we're getting to this day as well, once we get 2 more prisoners, as well as reduce that inmate nutrition research back down to normal, we should be alright. We currently have about the right amount in terms of shower. Yeah, that's fine. There also is a literature need there. But you can see they are heading towards... where they're going. Whoa, hang on. Why are you going in there, and are you allowed to... no, you're not. Right, what's happened there is this common room, when I built that, because it opened this area up, it's then changed that to what it was, which was staff only, to shared. So that's bad, and you can see they are shouting for luxuries, but they can't get luxuries because they don't have money to buy in the shop, because we don't have a shop, and they don't want to work, and blah blah. We've mentioned this all before. Let's go to brick wall, and then we will build this here. This is a 5x5, the minimum size for the parole, like so. Visitor table in the back there. And we do need to connect it up with a bit of power. Power, very simple. Like that, maybe? No, that's technically better. About there. And that should power that up. So, it looks like all of the prisoners are being fed in terms of their needs. They have that pretty much sorted. Literature and luxury needs. Oh, hang on, there's something. So there's some scheming going on here, and almost certainly going to take over. Is that the person there? Yeah, you can see because of the way they're laid out. They're all looking at this one person here. Loki, apparently, is the gang leader for Red. Sorry, the lieutenant for Red. Okay, that's all kinds of bad if Loki's in charge of that. We can see that they are heading in here. Oh, would you think there's a little bit of violence in there? Yeah, they're fighting. Guard responds. Click, 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 click. And let's see how many deaths there is. I like the way that the armed guard's just nonchalantly strolling towards this, and he's going to come in and go, what on earth's going on? Free fire. Pack it in. Pack it in. Pack it in. Pack it in. Okay, now we're going to pack it in. Yeah, this is... There's not really much to commentate on other than... Oh. See, we stopped it originally because we assigned some guards in there at the start, and oh. Oh, and here too. Right. So, let's see what the end result of that was. 25 red gang members, 23 green, and 23 blue. It seems that there's been a reduction in green and blue. I guess, to be fair, when you have Loki in charge, then that's going to happen. Oh, it looks like blue is scheming to go and take it over as well now. Danger level flying up, naturally. We will... Are they using a screwdriver to repair a carpet? I think they are. Yeah, they're repairing the prayer mat with a screwdriver. Did I just call a prayer mat a carpet? How sacrimonious. Anyway, so where are we? We've got guard towers there, guard towers there. Do I want a third one? Yes. Do I have enough money? No. Are we going to have a lot of people in solitary? Oh, yeah. Right, so we better sort that out. We're going to check, see if we can recruit informants, which we will do. I want to go ahead and increase the size of our medical ward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll not do the other side just yet. We will go ahead and hire some more staff, because currently we only have a couple of doctors, and I think 2 more doctors at minimum is required. There we go. We also currently don't have any CCTV, and I was dreading what this is, but I'm pretty sure it's the media have moved on to something else, and the bill banning weight benches from yards has been repealed. Please feel free to install them back in. No problem. Let's just move the tape line. Because that's essentially what it is. Move the tape line back over to that yard, and then they can start getting that fulfilled. So we're going to go for weight benches as well over the other side. I want to get the same thing here. And there we go. So there's some more weight benches. Job done. Danger level is going down, although I fear that because of all of that, we're going to have a lot of issues. Just check. Informants, confidential informant. I mean, the problem is that not only do the guards have to take these to the medical wing. Oh, sorry, no, it looks like the doctors are doing that, which is fine. It also means that the... Oh, it's kicking off in here now. Yeah. Oh, and there's going to be another player. This is just going to cause so many issues, isn't it, this common room? Right. Sack it. Don't want it. There you go. That's what you get, right? Is that what you wanted? Yeah. Make any play you want now. You can't take can't take control of it. Right. So programs, spiritual guidance. No. Guard taser. Stop it. But we do want to set up parole. Start. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Unpause. Crack on. Oh, looks like our... Do you see that? that person has been assigned to parole. No, apparently not. I thought that's what that... Oh, yellow means they're moving towards it rather than green, which is doing it. I thought it was something else. And oh, that has kicked right off, and it is... Yep. Exactly what we expected. Legendary. Kicking off. Again. So. Where's our other gang leaders? Just want to check something. Make sure that that is what I think it is. So. Red gang leader. Legendary. Yep, legendary. Blue gang leader. No, where's green gang leader? Legendary. And blue gang leader. The worst of the bunch. Wow. A lot of recent misconduct. Legendary, extremely strong, extremely tough, extremely volatile. Storkel, extremely deadly. Yeah, we thought so. Fearless, extremely quick. Instigator and gang member. Yep, and you can see they've just taken out the dog and almost taken out our... Almost taken out the dog handler too. And we can't punish them because it'll make their gangs kick off. And we've had so many deaths today, quite frankly, it would almost certainly land me in my own facility. I think that's going to happen at some point anyway. And there is the kickoff that I expected. You can see that that person was denied the parole and they ended up kicking off. Now, I'm not at this stage. See that there? They picked up a set of keys. Picked up a set of keys and then just sort of wandered off with it. You know what I'm going to do? Because we need to get rid of that. We're going to place a bin in the front of each one of these. And none of them want to be confidential informants. I don't know if anyone's working in there too. It's currently 8 times, so nobody will work in there. Yeah. 3 legendary gang leaders. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. So, we are almost finished our... There you go. We've finished it now. Our serve 3 quantity... serve 3 high variety, high quantity meals. Change them down to medium. Regime. Lockdown. Lockdown. Lock up, rather. And there we are. That is our schedule on the go. I'm very tempted to have 2 hours of shower because, I don't know if you saw, but over here when they had the shower, there isn't enough showers, there aren't enough showers, should I say, for all of the gang members and prisoners to, well, same thing in this facility, I guess, to have a shower, and then it takes about half an hour, but that's not including travel time, so there was a bit of delay there. Anyway. So that's sorted back to normal. It means we can go to grants and get crackdown on drugs. I'll pick it up for the time being. 40%, it's not too bad. And I am going to keep that because I want to do a shakedown. I know a shakedown at this stage is not ideal. Far from it. But there you are. So I have 22 grand. Enough. Oh, hang on. It's kicking off again. And that's another set of keys. Get off them keys. And they're trying to run away as well. Good job that the tasers are working. We know that the tasers work, so we got that going for us, which is nice. We're going to receive a total of 10 maximum security prisoners tomorrow. I'm just really, really hoping that we don't have the pop-up that says, there's been too many people died in your facility, and you basically cannot have any more than 3. And if that is the case, then basically we've already lost. Sorry to say, if that happens, because there's almost certainly going to be that tomorrow. It's all due to that. It's all down to that. But we're doing our best. So visitations there, chapels there. We don't have to extend it. We could always shrink this down and have another room similar to that, but I don't know if it's necessary. Just checking mail. I've not seen any mail carts or anything, or any mail being brought in, so I don't think it works. Why is that person there? Oh, they're waiting for solitary. They are waiting for solitary. We've got so many people in solitary. I'll have to do this like that, just to get that sorted. There's so many people in solitary. And no potential CIs. There's cop killer there. Okay. There's some potential CIs. We'll recruit the informants, potential CIs, simply because it gets them out there. And we can then move people from the infirmary over to there, so that's fine. It does say 7 in solitary, 3 to 1 awaiting, 2 awaiting, 3 awaiting. Why is it going up? There's several just in lockdown, and some require medical attention. We're getting there though. We're getting to it. So that's all right. So is that person just sitting in there? Yeah, it is. Yeah, they are. So we do have now enough staff to cook, and there's a leak in the water. Hang on, subsidence and a leak. That's a subsidence and a leak, didn't it? So where is the subsidence? Because it brought it over to there. Okay. Oh. Oh. Right. So apparently we have 2 events. One of them being that the office collapsed. I have no idea why that happened. Well, I do. It was an event, but I mean, wow. Okay. That's a newish one. Can't ever recall seeing that. I mean, I've seen subsidence in the game several times and whatnot, but not on like an office like that. Right, I guess I'll go ahead and fix that then. So we're going to place some of this in like so, and we should be able to place some flooring. We can, yeah. It still classes indoors. That really reminds me, we should probably just actually place some flooring in general around here. Fancy tiles through the whole thing, maybe. No, maybe not. Maybe not. We will just put, for the time being, we'll just put the concrete floor in. Although, does that require foundations? Requires indoors. It's not classed as indoors because, yeah, we need foundations. And we'll do that. And that should be all of the foundations done. Wow, okay. So, we can see the remnants of this fight in here. Removing that is probably going to work out. There's Lawrence in here doing his parole. That person obviously failed parole. Attacked staff for recent misconduct, so maybe not. Let's see what happens here. And they've also smashed up the metal detectors there. We'll have to see what happens with Lawrence there. We have got some new intake. Let me just focus on the gangs there. 29 red, 22 green, 28 blue. Ex-law enforcement. Caught it early. Protective custody. And there we are. So, the only plays that we should see now will be from the gangs trying to retake this common room. In fact, you can just see someone there took the shirt off, and there's probably already something going on there. Yep, something's happening. There's another player going down. This will almost certainly just be re-establishing. Yeah, it's just blue re-establishing their ownership essentially. Nobody's going to come to challenge it unless they've got like a lot of members. You can see, look at the money. No money whatsoever across the board, as we expected. Work/free time. That's the wrong thing. Guard response. Let's get some view in here. It says working. And they do have money. They are working. But none that's been delivered. No mail's been delivered whatsoever. And no mail has been brought in. So, quite frankly... Oh, hang on, there's some mail. And is it getting sorted? Are they sorting the mail? They are sorting the mail. So it does work. It does work. So, I guess then... That's shown that does work, and they can get money. As a gang, there is no money. That was a blue gang member, I believe. Hang on. That was them. They're not a gang. How on earth has that happened? What am I missing? Must be missing something. They're not a gang member. Why? Oh, looks like that yard's finally been taken over. Would have expected that. As soon as we put it over the weight benches, they went, oh yeah, there's a reason to take it over now, and that's exactly what they've done. Yeah, why are they not a gang member? We have the mutator of everyone that turns up as a gang member. It cannot be that. So, they've come in, and they've lost the gang member trait. This person is also not a gang member. No, they are a gang member. Clearly say it's a gang member, but they don't have a face tattoo. So, what's the deal there then? For a start, why doesn't it show? That is very strange. That is very strange. It's currently going to lock up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 empty cells. Let's wait for them to come back. Bang up. Get everybody in. Now it's changing it. Is everybody in their cells? No, not everybody. Still so why are you wandering around? Oh, you're being escorted. That's okay. That's fine. So everybody should now be in their cells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, sorry. My mistake, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So is there 2 that are not gang members? Not too sure what would cause that. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's the work. The work stuff is for some reason overriding all of that. It's clearing off gang member. Unless there's another way that can happen. I'm not aware of it. And that certainly doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. Far from it. So I don't know. Get some wooden floor on the parole now. Very strange. Very strange. Anyway, I'm going to go over to our quick build and clone. And I'm going to clone these protective custody cells. Because we currently only have, at the moment, a capacity of 2. So we need to build that to make sure that we have as many protective custody as we can, because we are now technically at max capacity. So, you know, we need to sort that. What I'm also going to do is go to guard tower and place a guard tower in there, and then a guard tower in there. I know it's a bit of money, but we also have one guard there that's also clamouring every chance they have to get onto another guard tower, so we're going to give them a little perch. So there we are. We also need to get some more CCTV in, but that would require, I guess, some more, check that. Yeah, connected, unconnected. That would also require another CCTV station, which is just not going to happen. In terms of prison grading, 1 prisoner has been released. Brilliant. So far, not great. These pool tables, by the way, I know they're a cause for concern. I know that they were never supposed to be temporary, but it's the only way at the moment that I can really deal with it. Otherwise, you get what we've seen there. If this was a standard run, as in a standard build and all that, where we don't have a limited number of guards, I would happily just station 5 guards in each room and just deal with it and say, right, come on then. If you want to kick off, then you can do it, but it's on your own time. And why is that laundry not a laundry? Laundry baskets are unable to be unloaded. The laundry may be too small to meet the demand. Hygiene. Clothing. Him again. Him again. Alright. Whoa! Okay, that guy charged out and that happened. They got shot off the snipers. Okay, let's turn free fire off. There we go. And once again, the legendary gang leader. Not great. Let's go for washing machine. 1, 2, 3. That's what we originally planned. That's probably what the deal was. Hoping that's the solution. So, sleep time. Would love to do a shakedown at this stage. Can't. But I can get some more guards. Have to get another arm guard. And we are now on to 88, but we've got enough there to get one more. There we are. And that means that... what have we got? A couple in Sultry, a couple in Lockdown, 2 dead bodies, sorting that out there. And another 6 intake. Just going to double check to make sure that deployment is set to that, which is fine. That can go to... staff only. Yeah, very interesting that that guard... that prisoner was not a gang leader. I'm going to try and find them again. Also a little bit difficult at this stage. There we go. Huh. Oh, it says gang member. Definitely says gang member. But then when you look under gangs, they're not. So they're a gang member in the traits, but they're not a gang member on the overlay, and they don't have a face tattoo, and they work. Not that it would matter anyway, because the gang leader can easily recruit them. That's another reason why I didn't bother putting the gang leader in a supermax area, because they generally just recruit, but there's nothing to recruit because everybody that comes in is already designated as a gang member anyway. I could build supermax and put the lieutenants in there, and then it means that the players won't happen. That's something I may do. I did say I wasn't originally going to build a supermax area, but I may change that, and then it means that we can then take this stuff over. But we'll have to see. We're just sort of doing what we can at the moment. This room here currently don't have anything designated in there. Don't really have a plan for it either. So I think we will leave it there for this episode. Not bad. Not bad. Too many deaths, although we could probably say that pretty much every episode, but we have got obviously a lot of players here and other such things going on. We do need some more money, and I do want to do a shakedown. Find 10 illegal narcotics. We're on 60%, so 4 more will give us that grand, and then we can go ahead and get... No, we can't sell any more shares. Go ahead and get the cell block grant. Let's see if there's any players here. You can see they're all sort of storming around here. It's just yard time. They're congregating around the sort of top left and right, and then it goes over to eat time, and then there we are. So we've got some intake. We're just going to double check their gangs, and we can see that they have a nice even selection, 2 of each. And we have extremely tough, Stokel, fearless, etc. But no snitches or ex-law enforcement or anything like that. So there we are. Anyway, we will leave it there for the time being. Next episode, we will go ahead and try to get that crackdown on drugs, and that'll almost certainly be by doing searches on a night, which I'm not looking forward to, and then doing cell block C to get more prisoners. But there is a couple of things to consider. Flooring in and around visitation, the front, all of this here. Adding another visitation, that's probably reasonable. This common room is taken over by blue gang members. The yard is controlled by red. This is not designated as such because the last time I did that we had 10 plus murders in there, and we may think about changing this to Supermax. So a lot to think about and a lot to do, and still only about halfway there, but certainly we've got the overall feel and theme of the build and of the game. So yeah, either way, hope you have enjoyed this video and the series thus far. Comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.